Right, our camshaft's in our V-block, and obviously we're going to do some measurements on it. So we're going to be looking at our cam lobes, which are these little lumpy bits here, for those of you that have never seen a cam before. So these open the valves to let air and fuel in and exhaust gases out. Now, real quick way of doing it is just using your verniers. You're all good at using those. We just get a rough measurement, because that's all you're going to get with a vernier. And that says we've got, with my glasses, 36 millimeters. So I'm going to write that down across the top. So that's the high points there. So now what we do is we measure the base of it across there. I'll do it that way for you so you can see it, which is across there, nice and snug. That measurement there is 31 millimeters. I'll just recheck that lift one again. Yep, 36. So we can do the subtraction and know that we're going to have 5 millimeter worth of lift between there and there. You can also do it with your micrometer. This has been zeroed. You all know how to use them. So we open it up nice and carefully onto the top of our lobe using our ratchet thimble. Remember, micrometer is more accurate, and that tells me I've got 36.24 across the top, across the bottom, or the base of the circle. It tells me I've got 32 exactly, so there's 0.1 of a mil. So that says we've got 4 mil worth of lift. Now they will change from lobe to lobe. The other way of doing it is with a DTI, where you set it up on the bottom of the cam as such. We zero the DTI and we rotate it slowly. Now up here it'll tell us our whole numbers in the little circle and our 0.01 millimeter in the bigger circle. So here we go, it's starting to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go till it stops. 4.87 millimeters. So vernier is not super accurate. Micrometer is accurate. Remember, these will vary. The DTI is probably the most accurate one, but it only measures where it rubs. So if there's a taper on the cam lobe, that lobe will vary. When you get to school or get to do engines, whoever your tutor is will decide which way you measure it, but all three options are available, this one being the most accurate. Right, now that process for doing the cam lobes, remember you've got 16 cam lobes that you need to measure, and you'll need to put all your measurements down as part of recording of information. Now you'll need to check the Honda book to see what your specification should be. The other test we're going to do now is on this camshaft. It has a number of journals which support it in the head, so what we're looking for is to make sure the camshaft's got no bend in it. So we've set the DTI up on one of the bearings surfaces. We're just going to zero it, and we're just going to rotate it slowly. Remember, each one of these increments is 0.01 of a millimeter, And we just rotate it slowly, and we're looking for it to move. There it goes there, ever so slightly. Back to 0, slightly the other way. So that's telling us it's got probably 0.01, 0.015 of a millimetre flex in the camshaft, which when it's bolted in will be negligible. It won't be causing the engine any problem. So we'd be quite happy with that. You always check it, preferably in the middle of the camshaft or close to the middle. You will be required to do all the journals as part of your practical test. So back to 0, all good.